Hello, YouTube. Good afternoon. It's Black Tiger Miner. Welcome you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. And it's Monday, and we're looking at the Kaspa price, and Kaspa's down 7.7%. But you also notice Bitcoin is down and Ethereum is down. So it's not really a big deal. But people have thought because of the rumors of the exchanges and the news, people might have sold off the Kaspa, which brings the price down. So don't panic. Just remember Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. And with Kaspa, we have a long way to go. So it's not quite over yet. So just hang in there and continue to hold. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that subscribe button, and like and share the video. I got a video I'm going over after the numbers where Crypto Galaxy, that's not Crypto Galaxy, it's Kaspa Silver kind of went over some technicals and information. So he's always a friend to the channel. So we'll go over his information, but let's get to it. So on the Kaspa Twitter page, they're talking about the listing for BitGet. And I'm not sure, I should have looked that up beforehand, but I'll check later how big exchange is BitGet. But again, this is more news of exchanges, so the price might fluctuate or go up tomorrow. But just keep in mind, a lot of people are just buying and selling. So the people that are hold are the people that's really going to make the profit. It's going to take some time for Kaspa to take off. So don't quite panic yet. So if we go to the Kaspa FYI, the dashboard, you can see here total circulating supply is 18.4 billion. And here we are again. TPS is 6.4, but went down to 2.0. And BPS is 0.2, but it was at 0.6. So TPS, again, is transactions per second, and BPS is bits per second. Sorry, blocks per second. And if you can see here, the mined is up to 63.49%. And this is also something new. The reduction happened today, and the next reduction is 29 days. And if you noticed, or if you've seen it yesterday or previously, it was up to 223 block rewards, and now it's down to 28. So the block reward is reducing as the exchange gets bigger, and that's pretty common. As the exchange get bigger, the rewards will get smaller because there's more people mining it, and they can't literally just give it away. So they gradually reduce the block reward. And I was solo mining, but since the difficulty went up, it's starting to push my solo mine. So I just went back to pool mining. I think I'm doing 200 and something a day. And I think with the reward down to 208, I'm probably breaking even versus solo mining or pool mining. Because at first my solo mining was doing 2 blocks a day. And now it's been, before I stopped, it was like 3 days and didn't find a block. So I just went back to pool mining. So I think I'm doing like 216 a day in pool mining with just graphic cards. I might add to the graphic cards, but let me know what you think. If you're GPU mining, someone did mention in the comments that they were GPU mining. So if you're GPU mining, let me know your thoughts and what do you think and what's the future for GPU mining since they have ASCII miners that are also mining. And I think that's increasing the difficulty. But that'll be another topic for another video. And also in the Block Explorer, kind of saying the same thing, the coin supply, the approximate max supply. The mined is 64.15, which is not the same as the FYI saying. So I don't know. Wonder which number is more accurate. But we'll investigate that as well. If you do know, you could drop that in the comment section and we can discuss it later. But we'll go to top addresses. So let me know. Put some comments here. Which category you're in? I think I'm in the fish category, and I'm trying to push up to the dolphin, but I'm quite a ways away from 100,000 Kaspa. But at some point, hopefully, I'll be a dolphin and maybe a shark. But if you look here for the top 10 addresses, you notice that most of these are exchanges, but number 3 and number 5 and number 9. So the top exchange is Mex Wallet, which is 7.7% of the total supply, followed by Get.io, 2.9%. This number 3 might be an exchange. They just haven't released their address yet. This is CoinEx, 1.31. Not This doesn't have a listing yet, and this is KuCoin at zero point 0.9, which is probably going to continue to uh, increase and slide up the rankings since they are new. Right, literally just listed last week. I'm surprised that they're already at number 6. So that just gives you some insight into how big the exchange is and how this will eventually help the price. And this is Tixbit, uh, Getbit. So I guess it's already on Getbit. It's strange, but we'll confirm. If you do know, just put that in one of the comments. If you have seen where BitGet is actually listing Kaspa, and we already checked this. So I have a video from Kaspa Silver, and he's kind of going into a lot more detail
reminding
and new developments. So let's click to the video, and I'll be back shortly.
people that when you're investing into Kaspa, you are literally investing into an unfinished project. Kaspa is not even complete. And many people are looking at the price movement and making the price movement be what Kaspa is. And it's like the price of Kaspa doesn't really show what Kaspa's doing or what it's actually trying to achieve and solve. It's the same thing with Bitcoin. People do that with Bitcoin all the time. It's like they go crazy about the price, but it's like Bitcoin is still doing what it was set to do, and it's still becoming that store of value. And Kaspa is still doing what it's set to do, solving the trilemma and just being that digital silver in the space, being more of what Bitcoin was supposed to be, and being that true electronic cash system. And again, you can look over here in the developments for Kaspa. You could see here that there's still tons of things that still need to get done. We're still in development for the upgrade consensus to follow the DAGKNIGHT protocol. DAGKNIGHT is like an evolution from, you have the GHOSTDAG, you have Ghost, and then you have GHOSTDAG, and then we're gonna have DAGKNIGHT. So this is like gonna be a hard fork. So it's gonna be later down the road. This is still in development just to make our network faster and cheaper, and just keep working. We still got Rust in the background testing. So we're almost gonna eventually get to the completed stage, hopefully. But again, you see here that this is trying to achieve 100 blocks per second. In my previous video, I did explain about the 35,000 transactions per second, and I found out that that was actually 200 blocks per second that was able to be done on. So that's actually pretty crazy. We still got the mobile wallet that we're waiting on. Mobile wallet, I've been actually testing it myself. It's actually really, really cool, and I'm hoping that they do get this wallet out. The expected time frame for the development of this wallet is roughly 3 to 4 months. I don't know exactly when they started this, so I would say it's probably going to be within the next month or two, because I've been using the wallet now for a whole month. So it should be very near to be completed. Further increase blocks per second and transactions per second. This is still in development, guys. Integrate Kaspa for use on Ledger. I know this is a huge one for people, and I know people are literally waiting to buy Kaspa just because there's no ledger. They're not even buying Kaspa, and I don't think that's a smart idea. There are alternatives. There's the KDX wallet, there's the mobile wallet that you can get in beta, there's the web wallet, which I highly do not recommend because the web wallet could lead into you clicking the wrong link and having all your Kaspa stolen from you. But hey, there's the Tangent wallet. There's tons of different options. But if you're waiting just for Ledger, then just be patient, because these things obviously are not going to come overnight. The white paper, we really don't have a dedicated white paper. We have like a bunch of different white papers combined into one to kind of make what Kaspa is. And then we have this new one that was added not too long ago, with node improvements. And it says currently there is no P2P communication for nodes that allow them to exchange normally pruned data. Improvements to nodes will allow for Kaspa to have a more thorough block explorer to revisit past transactions beyond Kaspa's pruning point. So I'm pretty sure I'm still trying to learn about the nodes and all that kind of stuff. But right now, when you run a node on Bitcoin, you're able to download like all of Bitcoin's history from the Genesis block, which is like around 500 and something gigabytes. And you could download all of that into your computer. Right now with Kaspa, I'm pretty sure it can only visit, you see right here, on standard nodes can only be visited 3 days in the past. So with this new integration, we're going to be able to visit farther back, which is important for keeping the history of the whole entire block DAG history. So, and then the last one is the smart contracts implementation. I think this is the only one that's still in planning. Yeah, that's the only one that's still in the planning stage, because smart contracts is literally last. Like it, we don't need smart contracts. We're already doing everything that Bitcoin was like supposed to do in the beginning. We pretty much solved that basic area, but we are just trying to even improve it even more and become more secure, more faster, and just be more easily used in the space. So smart contracts is gonna come at some point, but guys, it's not here yet. And I think looking at all this, it just shows that there's a huge future for Kaspa. This is a long-term investment. You're not going to see a dollar tomorrow. You're not going to see a dollar probably by the end of this year. I know it would be nice to be like Pepe and just be like, yeah, we're going to go to 1 billion tonight, but it's not, it doesn't work like that. Things like this take time. And honestly, in my opinion, I think it may come sooner than we think, but I like to keep a long-term mindset so that I avoid those emotions coming in and causing me to think about my investment when really it's like it's an investment. When you invest into something, it's something for a long term. And because it's long term, it's very important to understand where to hold your Kaspa. I'm seeing too many people holding Kaspa on exchanges still. And the other day on the Discord, Gate.io had a display issue where Kaspa wasn't showing for users. And people were coming to the Discord and they were freaking out that they couldn't see their Kaspa. And then it all ended up being that, oh, it's just a display issue. But I told them in the Discord chat, I said, guys, if you were this scared of a display issue, imagine if your Kaspa was actually gone. Why are you trusting exchanges? I don't know if you guys remember FTX, but FTX was an exchange that completely just fell like apart on itself. Everyone lost their funds. These exchanges have no insurance. You lose your money on these exchanges, they go bankrupt, they ban your account. You can't do anything but try to complain to them. We can't help you. It's not on our end, it's a third party. That's why it's so important to understand to hold your crypto offline, have your own private, and you'll still get 15% off. And this is going to last till May 15th. So you could choose whichever promo code you want to use, but I'm going to still promote a better alternative to hold your Kaspa offline. So if you guys use my code, you get 15% off, and it'll be costing you $40 just for 2 cards. And I do have a full tutorial on how to use these cards, so go ahead and check that out.
As he mentioned, I think we went over this as well. Don't hold your currencies or your tokens or your coins on the exchange. Once you purchase them, take them to a wallet. I use Zelcore, and he mentioned this Tandem wallet, and there are a few other wallets, and then there's also cold storage wallets. But as you mentioned, just like FTX did, if the exchange goes down, you lose everything. And there's lots of stories of people losing their crypto because it was on an exchange and something happened with the exchange, or they lost their password or can't log in, or all kind of weird things. So just to be safe, once you do purchase the token or the coin, move it off the exchange. Do not keep your crypto on the exchange. Do not mine to the exchange. Just go in, make your transactions, and then put it in a wallet. So this is one of the tips for the day, and he did give us a lot of interesting information and useful knowledge about Kaspa. I do as well have a Kaspa node, and that information is also correct. The Kaspa node, the current node, I think it's KDX, only holds a few days worth of the ledger. And with the upgrade, they are going to expand to more days. But that'll help in some of the looking at transactions and reconciliations. But if you're not node mining or solo mining, I don't think you have to worry about that. But this is Black Tiger Miner coming back to you on Monday with the Caspa updates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll come back with another video probably tomorrow or Wednesday. I do have the Technical Tuesdays, so I'll definitely probably get a video tomorrow. But thanks for your time. Thanks for joining the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get back to the money.